Studio
Confidence
and
Demilade Kings.
MC Anybody. Yeah. So guys, today is actually an amazing day for us.
for you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, what's trending today is
Your
that
birthday is
allow me announce it now.
Your birthday is trending.
Okay, so guys, today is my birthday year. So girl is a year older, and these two guys promised to sing happy birthday song for me. So I am ready to listen. Yeah.
Do you agree to sing
Yeah.
everybody?
I can only sing in Guinea language, you understand?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what it is.
Just sing my birthday song for me.
So we are going to sing happy birthday for Leah. After that, she's going to give us the cake, the rice.
Okay,
Yes,
I think
shawarma.
I'll prefer that, you understand?
Oh, but after the singing, yeah.
After the singing. Am I taking bass or soprano?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I'll
will
take
take
the
soprano.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to birthday. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now, Leah? How old are you now? Oh, yeah,
You are supposed to draw it very well. You don't draw it very well.
How old
Are you now?
now?
And you're supposed to do. Yeah.
We don't finish.
Let the participants.
Oh my god! So guys, that's what's trending for now. For the as in our face was trending.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I have Ensivini money in my heart. I don't know if you guys remember the last time we talked about sports. Ensivini money did me something. I was asking him a simple, safe question. Is Drogba still in Chelsea? And the thing you use my eyes to see, you people will not believe it. But yesterday, it was a sober day for Arsenal fans.
For teams in North London.
It was a sober moment for Arsenal fans. I feel their pain, you know. But you know, God is always there, you know.
I don't understand
There's
what
always
is always there.
there's always a day to win.
That we lost our match.
No, I'm consoling you. I told you I'm gonna console you.
I think there's a discussion I had with some friends that we had this powerful, strong discussion about is God supporting any team that wins in the football match, or does God support the winner?
It's true.
No, or how? Why is somebody winning? Is it God?
I think it's more of who pray more. Which to
Yeah,
pray more.
or are you saying the other people they don't have who praise more?
So maybe they don't.
No, they do.
The winning side is the God side.
I don't think there's any team that prays like the Brazilian teams.
Really?
And for a very long time, the Brazilian teams have not won the World Cup.
Jesus
And,
Christ. Okay, that's so touching.
concerning Arsenal, what really happened to Arsenal is
Oh, it was heartbreaking.
so
But
bad.
I believe God.
I believe
Trust God. There's always another chance, right?
this is just a setback to our title race, because now we have Chelsea need to beat Man City today to give us more hope.
Chelsea is playing today. My
Yes,
club is playing today,
against
guys.
the Arsenal rivals like Manchester City. So our prayer is
Oh, we're playing
Chelsea
against
should
Manchester.
win and give us reasons to win the league this season. 22
Wait,
years.
come
maybe
again.
more.
Chelsea should win. So
Chelsea-
that you people will not play with Chelsea and
Let me
win
give
Chelsea.
you a very good
I don't
news.
understand
The good
what's
news is
going on here.
Chelsea needs to win
Why?
so that they can qualify for the Champions League.
There are you people. Where are you people?
I've already qualified for the
Oh, you
Champions
already qualified.
Yes.
So Chelsea is yet to be qualified.
need to
I
win.
trust the Lord for Chelsea. They're gonna be qualified. This season.
No,
we're
it
gonna-
was just-
we just forgot someone here. Which club are you, my sister?
I'm not a football fan.
In the name of Jesus, we put you in one club. Which club should we give?
I-
Which club should we put
I-
together?
Just support Super Eagles.
I know they support
Nigeria Madrid.
I'm not a football fan, but starting off strong, while you leave your football in your pocket. We're talking about Nigeria now. Over the week, we heard that people were giving warnings. We had super intelligence. We had Fayose brother, former governor of Ekiti State, his brother giving warnings, and other people giving warnings that the insurgents are about to close in on Abuja, and then the people working in the embassy were warned to take their family back to the US. So I don't know how true is that, because in Nigeria these days any news can fly. Any news would fly, especially the insurgent news, it will fly. So we don't know how true is that. Leah, did you hear something about that? MC, did you hear something about that? Because if this is to happen, although we know that there are some minority areas that the bandits have been attacking, Abuja itself is not even safe.
Even
at all.
recently, they entered Ondo State.
Yes.
Recently.
Apart from that, Abuja
How
that
they enter, we still don't know.
Abuja is to be a stronghold, but Abuja is not even really safe. So I don't even take this news as a surprise that they are closing in. They can close in from anywhere, from the northern outlying layers. They can close in from anywhere. So I don't know if we want to talk about that. Do we hear about that? And what are the possibilities that if this happens, the whole nation is safe? Because Abuja is just like a stronghold to the nation. So what are the possibility that if these people enter White House today, okay, we don't get White House, if these people come into Aso Rock today, the whole nation is safe. That means everywhere they can enter anywhere. So do you have something to add?
Let me take you back to what happened in Abuja one time, where they caught some bandits and they put them in the prison, Kuje prison, one of the biggest prisons in Nigeria, I think the #1. And they broke into that prison with no officer on duty, with nobody to fight against them. Even I think the ones that are available said there was no bullet or a lot of story attached to it. And they entered Kuje, one of the, I think if you, God, how they broke in, how they came out without anybody injured, that's so questionable. Talk more of Abuja. See, if they can enter that place, I believe they can enter Abuja.
See,
it's just little information. All the security we have to leave.
Let's even talk about the killings of brigaders, not even colonel. The killing of brigaders. There was something I read that one US colonel was captured somewhere, and US sent a whole fleet of soldiers to go and rescue that colonel. And then this is the second colonel they killed in Maduguri. Like, they just entered and killed. So we don't even have a price tag on our soldiers. We don't even have, they kill the younger ones every day, but our brigaders now are dying in the hands of these people. Is it something of prayer? Should we be praying when the government are not even doing anything? How can we be praying? Is it something of prayer? What do you have to say about that?
You see, Nigeria these days just need to watch, because they knew those brigadiers they killed. Like the first one they killed the other side. That man knows so many secrets. And once you know too much, they will shut you up. And if they try to shut you up by not saying anything and you are trying to be more stubborn, the system, let's just leave it, is the system. Nigeria, they know the system, everybody. You just have to be careful with how it will look. How people will say, I like VDM. How he's doing it, even me, I don't know. I think we don't have people like him that can voice out, that can say it boldly. I remember a time some soldiers were caught because they used their bullets without being permitted, and they arrested them and they just retired everyone in the same camp, and they refused to pay them. I think they put them in prison. It was Femi Falana that released them, and they asked them some questions, and they said, they gave them an order to go and shoot. They are killing their people. And they went to fight back. And when they came back, they said they should drop their gun. And they put them in prison. You see, the system is very hard. Nigerian system. If you can't beat them, you join them. But with I so much trust the Minister of Defense. Musa Christopher, right? And I think he's so ready to do something. I heard there's this clash they even had recently. I don't know where I heard this thing, where they say the advisor to the president gave an order. I think it was Daddy or my pastor said something like that, or if I'm not mistaken. Gave an order why Christopher said they should kill. Straightly, you should kill. So imagine Nigeria now, we have two people that are giving orders. Some people, if you do it, they will arrest you. And killing brigadiers, there are some brigadiers who are so loyal to Christopher. So the best they can do is, if they can't shut Christopher up, they need to shut them up to weaken him. So once he's weak, See, Nigeria, no be, don't come my
I
mouth.
don't like talking about Nigeria. My temperature is already, my body don't dey hot. I don't like talking about Nigeria. It's all from there. We heard that Blessing CEO, they're about to sue her for what she did over the week. That she professed cancer and she collected people's money.
So she's no longer with cancer.
She's not with cancer. That is
She's miraculously healed.
she's not healed. I think I watched somewhere on TikTok yesterday where, you see, when somebody comes out to scam people, I want to believe that they have these fake people, fake prophets that back them up. I didn't call anybody, like I said, allegedly. Because I watched it yesterday when Ebuka, you know this Ebuka man in Lagos, Ebuka that was actually, that used to gather men, women and all that. I watched it yesterday when he was saying, there's a woman called Blessing, you are having stage 4 cancer, God will heal you, and he started praying. Why I see Blessing as a hustler, I also see her as a scammer, a big scammer. And I am more particular about seeing her because she took the hard-earned money, the money
Wait,
that
she had money actually. She was.
I don't
she
think
was
she
a
had
big
money.
girl
She's
online. So
broke.
at what point did she become this
no,
broke?
she's broke. I heard they were flying buses. She and her supposed to be husband, they were flying Keke Marwa.
So this was the best way to.
So this was the best way to get money. But some people sent that money out of the goodness of their hearts. Some might not even have that money. So I'm just wondering whether she thought about what she wanted to do before she did it.
Yeah, true.
MC, what do you have to say?
Truth is, that story of Blessed CEO, I've not been following that story sincerely, because anything that does with that comes with fraud, I just believe the government need to do something straight and just knock the person where the person is supposed to. But seriously, her case is just different from cancer. Before we know, that person that prophesied that she has a cancer, I think now business people.
They're working hand in hand. God forgive me.
Because everyone nowhere no fear happen. I just say confidence. Let's go somewhere. Might trend you. Say confidence. How far you go street. I would also say you go see picking for somewhere. We go drop picking there. You pick up, and before we know with the trend, you can't say the picking need help. All those kind of things, I think is wrong, and they should just do what they think they can do.
Yeah, what's trending at your end? Before I have one special topic I want to talk about.
Please
today,
go
and
ahead.
I'm also gonna-
I want you to go ahead,
Oh,
please.
you
Go
not
ahead, go
what's
ahead.
So what's trending on TikTok? Like, I'm a TikTok fan. I prefer TikTok than Facebook. I don't know about you, but I'm a TikTok fan. Of a recent, some women, young women who got into marriage maybe very early, maybe at the age of 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, even 30 is early, but let's just say around that age, got into marriage, have been coming out not once, not twice, not thrice. They have been coming out and they have been saying that marriage comes with a lot of stress. Yes, I believe that marriage comes with a lot of stress because I was once married. So, and they have been complaining seriously, very seriously, that they have to tend to especially those who do not have supportive partners. They have to tend to the kitchen, they have to tend to the children, they have to tend to house chores, they have to tend to the man, they have to tend to everything. And it's taking a toll on their mental health. Some of them are having postpartum disorder, that they are just giving birth and the work is just too much, there's no support. I don't know, what can you say about that? Are we taking this narrative of marriage comes with stress? Me, it comes with stress, I cannot lie. But are we taking on the woman's side? Like, what are we saying? Are we taking it that marriage comes with stress? That's number one. Number two, should a woman get a house help? Or to get somebody that wants to help her? Some of these women, their brothers, sisters come to the house and they don't even help at all. So they add more to the workload. So, Leah, will you say that a woman should get whatever makes her comfortable? Left for me, if I should take, my own part, that a woman should have money before she gets married. Because instead of using a mortar to pound yam, you put it inside the yam machine, and before you know, all these little jobs that you do around the kitchen, you have your washing machine, you have your air fryer around the house, all these things are done. You have your blender, instead of using hand to pound tomato and using, so a woman should get money. But what's your own take on it? That does these things come with stress? Because more women are looking older than they're supposed to do.
I think I heard There's this song somebody sang. I don't know which of the singers sang it. Money can buy you happiness, Abi.
Money can buy you love.
Okay. Money can buy you happiness.
But I want all the money in the world.
How true is that? Money cannot buy you happiness.
Me, I want.
Let the money not buy me happiness, but let them give me the money.
Life.
Okay, so I grew up from a state where I'm from Akwa Ibom actually, and if you see an Akwa Ibom woman and man who are married, you hardly see them together at the old age. An Akwa Ibom man and a woman who got married and then they are together at old age. Is it after they are born all their children, the woman will go her own, the man will go his own. Majority of Akwa Ibom people, that's how their marriage is. And you'll be thinking, is it because there's no money? And that's not true. Akwa Ibom people has money. Akwa Ibom people will get money. Literally, what they deal with in Akwa Ibom are natural resources, fish, farm, agriculture. Those things produce money. You understand? They bring money than all these artificial things we use now. So there's money there. So it's not really money that is separating these people. I know you'll be asking, wondering, what then really sustain marriage if these people still have the money? Because the woman has left the man, but she's still doing well. The man has left the woman, but he's still doing well. So you'll be asking, what is really the problem? I told myself, I am not lazy, but there are things I shouldn't be doing again when I have the resource to get them done. I've already made a vow that I won't keep somebody in my house to live with me when I'm married. That's the fact. You can come work and go, but you shouldn't sleep. Even my family member, you come, you have a number of days you are spending, you go home. If it's weekend you want to come and spend, 1 week is 1 week. You shouldn't exceed 1, 2, 3 months. These are the things, little things we allow. They look simple and they look not so, how would I put it? They look not harmful, but on a long run, you start seeing these things start affecting the home. So I don't know about all these women you have spoken, maybe because I've not listened to them, but I'm talking from my end that if I have the money, I have the resources to do them, and I'm doing them with my money, it should mean a lot to me. Just like I said, if I have the money, there are things I will not do with my hand. I will employ somebody to do them. It's not me being lazy. I use the energy I have to channel to something more productive. If I will pay you to do a job that I'm supposed to do for 2 hours, and that 2 hours I can use it to write a book, why won't you do it? Why won't I pay you to do it? I think majority of our issue is when we have a standard. The world has actually set a standard for us that this is how it's supposed to be done. I was drying my clothes yesterday after washing, and I said, do you know they say that if you want to dry your clothes, you turn it to the back. And I say, in my mind, it just dropped on me. Who said it? Who told us to be doing it? How did they invent it? Okay, if you turn it to the back, it means if the stain the front, stain the back, it will not affect the front. No, it will not affect the front. Okay. So I was just thinking that there is a lot of standard that has been set by people, uneducated people, long time ago, and it worked for them. But now in our dispensation, are those things still working? There is a new system. The world has changed rapidly, and we have parents who still believe that 2,000 years ago idea is the way. And if you keep pushing the younger generation to do this, they are almost the ones you are trying to correct. There are other people ready to influence.
Yes.
So instead of trying to enforce one, why not bring the two to the table and then ask them to choose which one works for them and let them do it? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
On my own point.
I think I just need to shoot something. The Bible says marriage is patient, marriage is kind, and I want us to understand something. I think I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today. The way I treat my wife, that's why I needed to ask what is stressful in what aspects. I put water in the bedroom for my wife's plate. I cook her food. I wash her clothes. If my wife is not around, she calls and says, I'm coming back. I make sure the toilet is clean, the house is clean, because I really don't want her to come down and stress herself. somebody actually walked up to me and said, I'm a fool. Yes, he told me. He said he can't do it. And you concerned. And you know, sometimes when you do this kind of thing for women, take it for granted. They look down on you. And it's only women that doesn't understand what the scripture said about respect, submissive. What I am doing, I'm trying to preach, or how should I use that English? I did try pass this message of 23 that said, love your wife as Christ loved the church. God is so ready to pamper us if we are ready to do what He wants. He's ready to provide everything for us. So I'm trying to act as Christ in my wife's life. That's why I think my wife cannot come out. That's why it's so difficult for me to answer such questions. Because me, even my kids' clothes I wash, even my plates, I do all those cleaning. So stressful in what aspect? Maybe arguments. We argue a lot. That's communication. Is communication part of the stress?
No.
Yes. You know, it might be.
It might be.
Because some people don't like that, they are not used to it. And you are trying to
I feel I don't know how to communicate.
Yes.
Yeah. So instead of communicating, they react.
Yes.
They give attitude. They want you to
you
know that
understand?
it's not working.
Why do I?
No.
You know, they want you to have
Those are the
like you should
messages.
know. You should know. You should.
Coming from this part, MC, why do I feel like some women like to be strong women? I was once a strong woman. You know, I wanted to do everything that I can do. I wanted to. I have a friend that had CS and then she now went to market in 2 days' time. And when you were asking her, she was like, I can do it. If I know who go do I can do it. And by the time they admitted her, she stayed like 2 months.
That's wickedness. If she has a husband,
The place started opening.
Because
I feel like sometimes it's not really the fault of this man. See, the truth is that a man, it is whatever you show him that he will take it for. If you show him you are a strong woman, you are in the boski, my sister, you will be an in the
No, that's not true.
That's not true. You will talk on the men's side though.
No,
For
that's
me,
not
I'm
true.
talking
Showing
on the
that
women's
you are
side.
strong.
Because
will
some
not
of them
help.
want to, even when they are
It will only
tired,
break the home.
even when they are
Absolutely.
tired, and these women will now come and complain. Because even when they are tired mentally, they are stressed. Imagine my house now, my house. Once I come like this, I don't have strength. I sleep. I leave everything I want to leave there and sleep. The next morning I do. But some women really want to show, they want to please. You know, they added this, our mothers will tell us, a man is your Lord and Savior, you have to please him at all costs. So they want to please to their own dressmen. That's why you see many women falling sick, because I can't imagine you giving birth and the next thing you are running to the market to cook.
No, let me say something. Do you know, it depends on how that marriage started. It depends on, do you really know the person you got married to? No, let me say this. I knew a CEO in this town. If he goes to the supermarket, everything they want to buy, he will drop from the car, enter the supermarket, buy. The wife is inside the car with the kids playing. And he will buy it, he put it inside his car.
That is 70 ratio. 30 ratio 70.
You will not know why the man is doing it too. He doesn't want to give the woman the money. He doesn't want to give the woman the money to go and buy it.
They are both financially okay.
This is where I have see. I have dated.
Are you saying okay now, my own?
Just here,
Is it because I don't want to
You
take my
are
wife?
1
Just
out
here.
of 10.
Just here.
That is what you should take. 1 out of 10.
There was a time I had a relationship with this guy, and that the Leah that I made doing spoken word and all this thing now, it was just like from the scratch. But then at that point there was still this Odoma, you're doing well, ma. You know, like me and you are together and somebody is passing, or somebody, we are walking and somebody stop, and then the person is talking to just me. The person had greeted you, but he's talking to just me about what I do, about how the thing has blessed him, you know, all those kind of things. And then it got to a point he started saying, anytime you want to post something, send it to me first, let me see it, let me scrutinize, let me
go through
it, let me,
now you're getting my answer.
you understand?
Okay. Now you're getting it. That is why they were still doing what? Cutting. You can easily break out. That's red flag.
Now when you can't enter the marriage, you go.
No, now red flag.
You are so good pretend. Thank God he's showing his own while he's out, you are dating. What if the calling and the ordination now came during the marriage.
That's red flag.
The red flag didn't come because you know, you say you married a woman and you be like, I didn't even know this part about you. You married her when there was no money.
Yeah.
Now there is money.
Now there's money. Oh.
You don't judge people's character by their present situation. Most
Judge it by
especially.
the future.
You understand? You get back. For instance, now you don't have money and we are managing. All of a sudden, you see some men when they have money. That's when you see that they are humanizer in them. It will come out.
Class will change. That is when they will know that you did not go to school. When you gave them all your school fees. If you go and give man your school fees. I feel like you should do with wicked men according to
I feel there is a lot of compatibility when it comes to marriage that a lot of people are actually missing out. It's not love. I spoke to someone last week. Somebody said love is it's like
least,
the bottom.
it's the bottom.
It's
the bottom level.
It's the last thing.
The least.
You are looking at when it comes to
seriously,
relationship.
stress.
Before then,
Stress.
yes, I'm going to that stage. MC, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
I think we need to be talking about so many health issues that are concerned. We have a show after this where we'll be talking about menstrual cramps, menstrual cycle of women. There are some particular situations that come with stress for a woman. There are some particular situations that come with stress. This postpartum depression, people are not talking about it. There's PTSD, anybody can have, but this postpartum depression, people are not talking about it. Because, and I think that is one of the major stress for a woman. You see women behaving so erratic after having a child.
They don't want to touch the child.
It got to a time too, I didn't want to touch my baby. I didn't want to touch my baby because by the time if I remember the labor that I had, I'll look at labor when I'm passing there and it's like trauma. But I want to ask, how do we help women as men in this situation? Like help men. So women will just be telling you, now only you don't first born. My mother born 8, he born 11, he born 13, he still enter market cook for my husband, our husband. But the generation of those women who gave birth to so many children and they were able to go to market, do whatever, is different from this generation of women. Now, so many things, because giving birth takes your mental health, it takes everything. It takes everything. Like, so, empty, what can you say? Like, you're a married man, your house is full of battalions.
Not really battalion.
You are a married man. So, how can you help women who are passing through postpartum depression from birth? How can you help them? Because many things. Okay, I saw a woman who went blind. I don't know if you saw it. Who went blind after giving birth. She went blind. Tomorrow, one man will come and ask, what does she bring to the table? She has sacrificed her sight.
No. I think you see this part you just shared. I don't think we should leave it to the men, or blame the men sometimes. The blame for the women, we should blame the women also. No, I will, because
you have a way of turning this thing around. And if we stay here today, we will not do it.
But seriously, we will blame the women also. My wife gave birth in front of me. I was in the labor with her. I entered. I cleaned blood. I'm talking about the Redeemed Church maternity home. I entered, in fact, now she did born, I made her cry. And I saw the pain. You see this menstrual something, we all understand how it comes and how it goes. Wait, you see, men different, like what you said. This talk, I can't really defend men. Me, I can only defend myself. If my wife, they do menstrual something during birth or anything, I wash it myself. I wash her, no, you see, I wash. If my wife, they go toilet, I press my wife's stomach with hot water. I don't feel irritated. Why should I feel irritated? This is somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with. It's best I take very good care of her. This one are my property. My property where I need to value. Property where I need to take care of. And that's the only way I can stay with her for the rest of my life.
That's why I'm saying you are one man.
But other men, I think my advice is this.
Yes, your advice.
If you know you are not interested in the marriage, or you are not interested in childbirth, then don't go into marriage. Since when you know all these menstrual things, you can't do it for your wife, you can't do it for your wife. I can't say do it for your fiance. Your wife. Because now wickedness. May your wife born, they pass through some pains and you can't assist. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Please, we are meant to support our wives. We are meant to be there for them. Look, they are the most important thing in our life. The Bible says, he that findeth a wife. He said, he findeth a good thing and obtain what? Favor from God. I heard something recently and it's just sounding very new. He that findeth a woman, no be favor find. He that findeth a girl, no be favor. But where you find wife, now you obtain favor from God. So let's support our wife. Do everything possible to make sure they deserve the best. Keep them healthy and love them for you. Thank you.
All right, what's your final take on
He has said what I want to say. But please, you know you do. Don't marry a wicked man, because that's what I would say. Don't marry a wicked man. That's what I'll say.
But how do you know a wicked man?
Remember, I showed you some shit from the beginning.
Anyway,
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are super excited to have you here. See you next week, same time, same venue.
and the birthday party is taking place now, so you are invited.
You are invited.
You're invited.
Bye.
Bye.